All right, our next assignment is going to be called a good guy, okay, a good guy award. So we're going to learn some different things in this project. We're going to learn how to enter text, how to share a document, how to assign permissions, how to add a note, um, and then go from there. So the first thing we need to do is always get rid of this name because a good file name should tell you whose assignment this is and what assignment it is. So click up here and we're going to name that your last name, and the name of the assignment is the Good Guy Award. So put your last name and the words Good Guy and then hit enter. Okay, so you'll see that you have your cursor, your blinking line. We call him Blinky. That's your cursor. That tells you where we are. So we're going to need to type some material, some information here. So it's a good thing we've been working on typing. Okay, so we're going to type here at Maxwell Intermediate School. Obviously, if you are a Greenfield Intermediate School student, you could put Greenfield Intermediate School. Here at Maxwell Intermediate School, comma, we like to acknowledge, that's kind of a long word, acknowledge when students do good things, period. Space, space. This capitalized Good Guy Award is presented to, and we're going to make up a kid that we're presenting it to, Harvey Hinkle, because of his, look at that, Harvey Hinkle, because of his actions last week, period, space, space. Harvey was walking down the hall on the way to a delicious and nutritious lunch when he saw a student drop a dollar. Student, not students, saw a student. You have to go back every once in a while, make sure you're doing this right. Drop a dollar. Period, space, space. Harvey, comma, being the honest young man that he is, comma, picked up the dollar and promptly returned it to the student who dropped it. Space, space. This display of honesty is being recognized today, period, space, space. Thanks for being a capital good, capital guy, comma, Harvey, exclamation point. Okay, so now let's go back and read through that. Here at Maxwell Intermediate School, we like to acknowledge when students do good things. The Good Guy Award is presented to Harvey Hinkle because of his actions last week. Harvey was walking down the hall on the way to a delicious and nutritious lunch when he saw a student drop a dollar. Harvey, being the honest young man that he is, picked up the dollar and promptly returned it to the student who dropped it. This display of honesty is being recognized today. Thanks for being a good guy. Now let's hit enter twice. And let's go ahead, and you learned this last week. We're going to insert a picture, and let's go ahead and center the picture. We haven't covered center, the alignment, but these 4 buttons that just look like a bunch of lines, if you hover over that, it'll show you what each one does. This is left align. This is what it's on right now, that it's aligning up this left edge. See, the side is not all aligned. It's lining up the left edge. If you click in the middle, you're going to see my cursor is going to jump over here to the middle. This would be on the right side, but we want the middle. So with your cursor in the middle, we're going to go find a trophy picture. So insert an image. And if you don't have your search button available, you probably have a more button. You can click on more and then click on search. Let's search for a trophy. And let's insert, I think I like, you can pick any of these trophies that you like. I think I like this one maybe. So click on that and click insert. And wait on that. Now, oh my goodness, it's huge. Click on it and grab the bottom corner, and scoot that up so it's not quite so huge. Okay, and maybe a little bit bigger. We want to be able to see our paragraph plus our trophy. Okay, now, and you can click off of it, it'll unselect it. That's selected, and click off of that. Alright, now, if I move my window over just a little bit here, you can see our share button. What we want to do next is click on the share button, and either you can pick somebody in the class, or I'll just tell you who to send it to, just to make sure that everybody receives one. We're going to type in somebody's name here that's in the class. Now you can type in their first and last name, or you can type in their 5-digit username. So I'm going to send mine to Mary Bowie. Okay, so there are 3 Marys that jumped up here. You've got to pick the right one. So click on the right one, and then before you do anything else, it says type the email address of the classmate or just their name you'd like to send the document to with, who will in turn share their document with you. Okay, assign permissions. So here are our permissions. To give this recipient permission to view, comment on, or edit your file, do the following. So if you want to have them to view it, to give somebody permission to only view the document, then you click on can view the document. That means they can see it, but they can't change it. To give the recipient permission to comment on the document, then you would click on this and say you can comment on the document. If you wanted to, if this were like a report that you were sending to somebody to spell check or proofread it for you, you would need to click on they can edit the document. Okay, we want the person to be able to comment. We want them to be able to give us feedback but not change it. So we're going to say can comment. Okay, and then we're going to add a note. To add a note to a shared file, type something in the note here like, hey, I think you did a great thing last week. Keep up the good work. You can type whatever message you want. Keep up the good work. Okay? And then we're just going to click on send. Okay? Now somebody else in this class is sending you something, and you're going to receive that in your shared with me file. Okay? Alright, we're ready to close this. If you go back into your drive, the one that you're going to receive will be right here in the shared with me file. It'll take it a minute to get there. Okay? And that's it.